Welcome to part 2 of doing it ourselves for this children's bathroom renovations. And I got to try to unattach the drain on this tub, get all that nasty molding and trim out of the way. I'm assuming there should be nails or screws or something under there that are holding the tub on like a little 1x3 or something there. Not 100% sure, but it's not really budging just by wiggling it, and I don't think the drain itself is holding all that. Alright, we got all the molding and trim off, so just need to get the silicone off, and I have no idea if there's any nails or anything in this stuff. I guess we won't know until we start getting a razor between all those little seams that have been silicone. Well, I took like a trowel and like went all the way around this guy. One of them was a nail. It broke coming out. Another one was like a square bit. It broke. And the third one couldn't get out. It just stripped and it was too rusty. And I just had to bend the bracket that was holding it down out. What I did not want was for everything to go black and look like the sky is going to fall out while we're working on this thing. This 2x6 here is right in the way of getting that P-trap undone with my hand, so let's see if I can just knock it out and break it with a hand. Alright, we're sort of getting it to turn now. Probably got to finish this off camera. I've got all the silicone loose here. It wibbles, it'll move like 2 inches, but I can't get it to pull out, so I'm assuming it's that P-trap down there. I'm probably holding it. Not sure yet, though. I've got it out. Got a few cracks on the corners, but hopefully we can reuse this if we clean it up. Got to be very careful. Hope the kids don't play with it, kick it, jump on it, sit on it, or we'll be buying a new tub. I hate that it's kind of yellowed over time, but we'll at least get it cleaned up. And it was a booger to get out. I had to use a reciprocating saw to cut a bunch of wood and stuff out to get that out, because I could not undo the nut under there, not by hand, and I couldn't get a wrench or anything there in that recess. So this is a back wall that we had issues. See that hole there? That is the water supply. A few months ago we kept noticing this sheetrock being wet. I thought, what's the problem? Was it kids splashing the tub, something else? Tried to find the answer, cut the water off for several days, and it still stayed wet. I put dehumidifiers in the room, still stayed wet. So there was a leaky, whatever it's called, connection on the gray pipe. So it was kind of just dripping very slow, and it would spread through the wall here, and you can see we got some black mold there. Not the dangerous black mold, I don't think, because usually that has purple streaks through it, but it looks nasty. I'm probably going to have to cut that bottom section out, sanitize it, and since Natalie is going to be coming in here to bathe, we probably should put some sort of like a kick plate on the bottom, made out of plywood or something. OSB, I don't know which one would be better, but something we can afford. Paint it up, seal it, instead of just having molding going on that wall. But we're starting to pull the little tile pieces out, checking for rot. Very strange too is this section here, this one little area here by this vent is rotted, yet around the toilet and all where there's been wax ring issues, doesn't seem to be any rot there. So we're going to pull the tile out, sanitize it, check for more rot, and then go from there. Probably definitely cut some more wood out. Then we're going to start working on bracing everything back up and reframing it. Take the faucet out, which I got to go to the other room for, pull out that little wall thing, put some kind of shark bite stoppers or turn on and off valve on it or something. I don't know what we're going to get yet. But we're going to be very lucky if all I need is like a 54-inch piece of plywood there and a little block of plywood here that we just, you know, cut that out and put a square in and call it a day. So I went over everything with some bleach water, hot bleach water, just to sanitize this area because, you know, years and years of toilet and overflow and gunk, you know, after pulling these little tiles out. So we'll have at least a sanitized work area here. Why it's not that great to have kids overflowing your floor and your vent system. Look at there. There is ground out there coming through that metal, so we're going to have to fill that in, fix it somehow. Well, I was thinking somebody took some of the parts out of our Delta, you know, tub and shower kit here. I kept looking, I'm like, where do I connect the water to? I finally looked up the model number, and they're missing a trim kit. You have to buy it separately. Luckily, Amazon had them a little bit cheaper than Walmart, Lowe's, and Home Depot, and they have a $3 off coupon, plus it'll be here tomorrow. Just know that if you buy one of these kits, make sure it's a complete kit or see if it requires anything else. So I cut a little bit higher, even though most, if not all of this shower board is going to go out, just to see where I need to cut maybe some more of these 2x4 studs going up and down here. So we did cut some more out. We're going to probably cut some more of that one out and work on that. And we got a heck of a rainstorm. We got some 2x4s in, 2x6s in. We were supposed to get at least the first sheet of plywood in cut at Home Depot or Lowe's today, but that rainstorm just messed everything up. But we were going to have this first layer here, and we may end up having to take the toilet out because, you know, that first layer probably goes right up against the toilet. So I don't know if we can get it out, you know, without taking the toilet out. So later on today, we went and we looked at some bathtubs and shower surrounds or bathtub surrounds, and hopefully we got a good idea of what we're going to do next. I didn't know when I started this if it was going to be a daily like vlog of doing the shower, but this was 2 days, and I feel like we still don't have a lot of stuff on day 2, but we're going to go ahead and end part 2 of this, and in the next video hopefully we'll be doing something a little bit more productive.